Hi, folks, and welcome to Tech TV Pro from Soteria Technology Solutions, where we answer your emails on tech support. I'm Dave Ep4, and with me, as always, is Bill, the Bill Guy, Ramsey. How you doing today, Bill?
Hey, I'm upright.
Oh, you are upright, aren't you? Upright enough to answer a few questions and things like that on technical matters?
I think so.
How's your genius doing today?
It's on par.
Any a coffee already? You good?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, no, you're a tea guy more than a coffee guy, aren't you?
I am a tea guy.
Yeah,
Tea
I'll tell you
all the
what,
way.
I go into our break room from time to time and I see mountains of tea and I don't see a speck of coffee.
Yeah, I'm a tea guy.
How many different kinds of tea do you think we have in there?
Here, I think I've about 50 bags, 50 different types.
Okay, folks.
I've got about 200.
See what I'm talking about there. Hey, we've got an interesting question here for you. All right. So I have a barn filled with old computers. I mean, every version all the way back to 3.1, whatever it happens to be. And I've heard that there's a bunch of copper in there that I can get out of them and sell. Is that true?
It's gold, actually.
I have gold in my barn.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my goodness.
So it's actually a complicated process. But it's the gold on basically the contacts of things like the memory or the cards that are contained within the system. Those are gold contacts. And so there's a very complicated process, well documented on YouTube, where you can go in and use these chemicals to melt off pieces, and then you use this chemical to negate that. And it's a whole process. It's a big deal. I wouldn't do it. I don't know that you're going to get that much money out of it.
You completely lost me at complicated.
It's
all right.
Very complex.
Hey, we've got a great question today. This is a question from Christy in Kansas City. You ready for it? All right. Christy asks, can any computer use cloud computing? What is that anyway? Aren't all computers connected to the cloud if you're using the internet?
That's a lot.
That is, isn't it?
So, okay, well, let's talk about what the cloud is. Yes. The cloud is, everybody thinks it's you don't have computers anymore. The cloud is actually big networks of computers, or even small networks. It depends. And it's used to describe so many things. You can have public clouds, private clouds. People refer to the internet as a cloud. It's really just a bunch of computers doing stuff. Okay. Not at your place. So you have sort of this cloud. So can any computer connect to the cloud? Yeah.
She asks, let's see, it's, can any computer use cloud computing?
Well, so I'm going to take this as what I think she's asking. Okay. So let's say you have a computer at home and it's a very old computer. Or you're at the office. You have a bunch of old computers. Yeah. We can actually take your infrastructure and we can move it to the cloud. And your computing is all done out in the cloud. What
now,
you do
you
is
don't mean you're physically moving those computers.
No, we're spinning up. We're bringing online computers in the cloud. So basically what happens is you are remoting into your computer, which is on the cloud.
And where are my files at that point?
They're all held out in the cloud.
Out in the cloud. So no they're on the internet.
That's correct.
Okay.
They're out
now, can anybody see those out there?
No. Very secure. If you do it right, things are very secure. Okay. You have to authenticate. It's all behind firewalls. It's all protected. Okay. So and you can get to your workstation no matter where you're at from any computer. You can log in.
Right. So if it was an old computer, but still could connect to the internet from that standpoint, I could log in online no matter where I was and get my files.
Yes.
So I don't even have to be on my home computer. I could be on a work computer, home computer, hotel computer.
Yep, that's correct.
Anything from that standpoint.
That's correct. If it's set up correctly, you can do that. And then how old your computer is doesn't really matter because the computing isn't being done locally. It's being done in the cloud. So you're connecting out there and you're able to work the same whether you're at home, whether you're at the office, whether you're in Spain or, South Africa, wherever you're at, you're getting the same workstation and you're working from the same place.
So is this a way to get a little more life out of an old computer?
Sure.
Really?
Absolutely.
Really? And what about backups and things like that? Automatic when they're in the cloud?
It can be. You just automate it from the cloud.
How do you like that? That sounds like a really great thing.
It is a very great thing.
Is it expensive?
It depends. So I will say that you don't go to cloud computing to save money. Okay. So it is usually and typically more expensive than keeping your own infrastructure. However, it is very redundant. It's very reliable.
Yes.
and the backups are done easily. It's always there, and it doesn't matter. We're in Kansas, so tornadoes are a thing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So putting your stuff out in the cloud, it doesn't matter. You can have your entire company back online the very next day because your stuff. Even if you lost all your computers, you can even get a Raspberry Pi for $30 and get them back online.
That's not something to buy at the grocery store.
No, we'd get that online. No, it's a different kind of raspberry.
We'll do a show on Raspberry Pis in the future.
Hey, I have a bakery, so Raspberry Pi is like another thing.
Yeah, yeah. So. Okay, now, hey, a few episodes ago, we talked about ransomware, we talked about phishing and all this kind of stuff. Are there any enhanced security benefits to cloud computing?
Yeah, it's a lot more controlled being out in the cloud like that. There's a lot more things that we have in place to keep that stuff from spreading. So yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's really great. All right. Well, thanks, Christy, for a great question. And thanks, Bill, as always, for a great answer. So if you've got a question for us, just write us at TechTVPro@heysoteria.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.